Instant match reaction, Everton 4, West Ham 1 at Goodison Park. Everton cruise into the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup with an absolutely exceptional victory at Goodison Park today. A brilliant win by Everton Football Club. Dominic Calvert-Lewin again with another exceptional performance. Another hat-trick for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. 2 hat-tricks in his last 2 home games, consecutive hat-tricks for Everton at Goodison Park this season. Another absolutely brilliant performance, and it was fantastic by Everton today. We went out and we controlled the game for pretty much the entirety of it. Okay, there was a spell of 5 to 10 minutes where West Ham, got their foot on the ball and started to look a little bit dangerous. Obviously, they got their goal just after the second half had started, but other than that, we controlled large parts of the game today. James Rodriguez was absolutely exceptional. Every time he got the ball, it turned to gold. He was magical. Alan, fantastic as well. Obviously, before he went down injured. Richarlison, brilliant. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, exceptional. And Everton went out there today with the intent to go and win that game of football comfortably, and that's exactly what we done. Obviously, Carlo Ancelotti started with quite a strong team. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison in there, Alan, James Rodriguez being in there, Fabian Delph as well had a decent game today. Obviously, Niles Nkunku and John Joe Kenny playing at full-back, and we sort of knew Carlo Ancelotti's intent from the off with the team news was that we were going to go out there and challenge in the game, and we were going to go out there and hope to win quite comfortably, and that's exactly what we done. But obviously, with putting out a strong team, the fear in the back of your mind is always that players could potentially get injured, they could potentially have to leave the pitch, and then obviously that puts them their position in in the team in jeopardy, and in obviously playing in the Premier League game against Brighton, it's a worry, and obviously that is what happened with a couple of players, John Joe Kenny, Alan and Richarlison, all going down injured and all having to go off injured, and obviously Richarlison and Alan being the 2 players that would have started on Saturday. And don't get me wrong, might still start. Look, we don't know the severity of either situation. John Joe Kenny left Goodison Park tonight on crutches, but it could potentially be a precautionary measure. And like I said, we don't know too much about Richarlison or Alan's injury so far, but it didn't look great. Certainly not Alan, going down, holding his groin. It really wasn't good. Dominic Calvert-Lewin holding his ankle, but ultimately we've won the game. We went out there, we showed our intent, we won the game. I've seen a couple of people criticising Carlo Ancelotti for the team news and for playing those players, but we were playing a Premier League opposition today in a game which would take us and has taken us into the quarter-final of a competition that we so desperately need to win. We need a trophy as a football club. We all knew Carlo Ancelotti had put a strong team out there, and in doing that you always run that risk, and Alan or Richarlison could have got injured last Saturday against Crystal Palace, and he may have got injured on Saturday against Brighton, so I don't put that at fault to anybody. Obviously it's massively unlucky, but again, we've put in a fantastic performance today. We've won the game very comfortably, 4 goals to 1. Dominic Calvert-Lewin on fire once again, a fantastic first goal, brilliant ball over by Michael Keane, an exquisite touch by Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and a really cool finish. We go in at half time. Like I said, at this point, Everton are controlling a large part of the game. It's been a good half for Everton. Defensively, we've played really well. We come out in the second half, and within 26 seconds, we've conceded. Again, I've seen a couple of people criticising Jordan Pickford, a couple of people criticising the defence. Listen, for me, if you had to criticise anybody, you'd probably say defensively we should have done better, but we've conceded a couple of goals so far this season, early on in the second half, where we just haven't seemed to be clued up whatsoever. So we need to sort of work on that. But from that point on, Everton grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck, and we looked much the better side. It seemed like that was a massive wake-up call. We went straight up the other end almost, instantly hit the post. Richarlison hits the post, and then of course it's not long before we get the second goal. Brilliant bit of play by Richarlison, finds himself in a bit of space, cuts it inside, takes the shot. It deflects off Declan Rice's back, but does it really matter? Because it was going on target anyway, and who cares? We're 2-1 up, and then from that point on, like I said, it was again a very consoling performance by Everton. There was some brilliant passages of play in there. Dominic Calvert-Lewin was absolutely exquisite, gets his second goal of the game. For the third goal, again, fantastic play once again, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin finishes coolly, and then of course he gets his hat-trick, 4-1, and Everton win the game comfortably. Listen, for me, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, 5 games, 8 goals. Absolute world-class form by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. First player to score consecutive hat-tricks under Carlo Ancelotti at home since Cristiano Ronaldo did, and James Rodriguez played in all 4 of those games. I believe first Everton player to score consecutive hat-tricks at home for God knows how long. Another absolutely brilliant performance by Dominic Calvert-Lewin today, and he got the third goal exactly when we needed it. We needed that goal at that point. Iwobi with a fantastic effort, bounces off the post, and Dom follows in with the finish. And we needed that win today, and we went out there and we won emphatically. We're sitting here saying, we've won 4-1 at Goodison Park against the Premier League side, and there's still some things that we aren't too happy with, and obviously the injuries aren't great. Like I said, I don't want to talk too much into them because we don't know the severity of the situation. We don't know how long Alan will be out for. We don't know how long Richarlison will be out for. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's just knocks and they manage to get up, shake them off, and they're back by Saturday. But like I said, we're not too sure about that up to now. But it was a fantastic result, a fantastic performance. Again, Everton cruising into the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup in the fashion that we expected and the fashion that we wanted against this, West Ham side that were full of confidence coming into the game. We played Brighton on Saturday, win that one, and we go into the break with 7 straight wins and a fantastic start to the season. So you can't really complain. Like I said, the injury stuff isn't great. Obviously, John Joe Kenny going down, Alan and Richarlison. Alan and Richarlison are the main issues, obviously, because both of those, the main worry, obviously, because both of those players will be playing on Saturday against Brighton. And don't get me wrong, like I said, we don't know the severity of the situation, so may still play against Brighton. That's probably wishful thinking. But if not, hopefully they're back and fit for the Merseyside derby a couple of weeks after. Obviously, 3 weeks until the Merseyside derby, so they should be, fingers crossed. But we've gone out and we've won the game comfortably again. Yes, it wasn't great, and it is Everton's luck with the injuries, but a really good performance today. Nevertheless, a fantastic performance by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. James Rodriguez, exceptional. Fabian Delph played well in the middle of the park as well. Niels Nkunku, despite the fact that the commentator didn't get his name right once, which for me is absolutely embarrassing on behalf of the commentator, he put in a fantastic performance. John Joe Kenny when he was on the pitch done well, as did Seamus Coleman when he come on. And it was a comfortable win for Everton. Another comfortable win, another great performance, another great result, and we go on to Brighton. Now, obviously, it's not the happiest that we could have been because there is a worry about those injuries to those players, but you'd have to enjoy the result and you have to enjoy the performance. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section down below. If you have enjoyed, please do hit that like button. It does only take a second. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Big thanks for watching. We'll be back with the player rating shortly. Really do appreciate the support, and we'll see you soon.